Hello Taurus and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, that you watched them, liked them, shared them, and especially if you subscribe. I'm truly grateful for all of those great energies, and what makes me even happier that you are back for more. And if you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I'm very glad that you found me, and I hope that today's reading is going to be helpful for all of you. In this video, we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of October in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. But let's get started. In the center, in the heart of your reading, you do have the Chariot card. The Chariot is the card of victory, the card of balance and control, and leaving things in the past, leaving the difficult times behind. Some of you might have gone through some difficult times in your relationship or in your love life, and you're able to putting that behind you. It is also the card of movement. Some of you might be moving or traveling in this period of time, and that's kind of in the center of it. Whenever this comes up, it is all about balance and control. Some of you are in control of your situation, and you might need to kind of balance it a little bit, how much your feelings and whatever you say as well. If you're single and this card comes up, I think this is a great time for you to get out and meet somebody. Definitely a great card to have, because this is the card of victory and overcoming obstacles in life. Your reading starts with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is the card of celebration and get together with family. This can be birthday, this can be baptism, it can be also baby shower or engagement or even wedding. So there's definitely something here for you to celebrate, or there was some kind of a celebration that has been impacting your love life. You do have here the next, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the card of new emotional beginning, when new happiness is coming into your life and you don't know if you should laugh or cry, because your cups are overflowing from joy. If you're single, this is a great indication that a new relationship is coming into your life, maybe through some kind of a celebration or through a party. If you are in an existing relationship, this is a great card to have as well, because the card is indicating that the relationship is leveling up emotionally, it's getting deeper. And with the Three of Cups, it can be a sign of wedding, getting married, being engaged. But for some of you, it can be also an indication of pregnancy and childbirth, and maybe that's what you're going to celebrate. But there's definitely moving forward in this reading so far. Things are evolving. The next card is the Nine of Swords. So there's something about this new beginning, whether it's a new relationship or a new chapter in your life, or a baby, that's keeping you up all night. You're definitely worried, anxious, and your thoughts are kind of keeping you up. You have nightmares, etc., etc. So try to think about, try to relax, try to be calm. Like, when you're looking at it, this is a happy time with the Ace of Cups, and you do have the Chariot, which is showing that you're going to be victorious, you're going to be able to overcome any obstacles you have. But we will see whether we'll be able to see more about what keeps you up all night. Then the next we have here is the Judgment card. So the Judgment is, first of all, can be an indication that you are called to do something, or you and your partner are getting judged too harshly. So first of all, it might be that others might be judging you, but it can be also that maybe you are too judgmental of each other, and you need to kind of take it back a little bit and have better communication, and don't come to a conclusion too fast. If you're single, you might be too judgmental with your partners. This card is kind of telling me that you need to give them a little bit more chance to get to know them before you're making some kind of a judgment call. It can be an indication of some kind of a big decision as well that's impacting you. Maybe you're trying to move in with each other, move somewhere. In some instances, the judgment can be an indication of a long distance relationship when your partner is on the other end of the world. Maybe some of you are moving to the other end of the world, or your partner is moving to you, but there's definitely some kind of a moving forward here. And in some instances, the judgment can mean some kind of a legal matter where a decision is made for your favor. And it can be involve some kind of a real, maybe a house or something. Now the next card we have here is the Page of Swords. So pages are core card, which can be indicating a person who's younger than you. It can be a sign of children as well. But generally pages bring messages. And what is interesting about this page, that it is a message that's being delayed. So maybe there's some kind of a message that you're waiting for, some kind of a contract, some kind of an information, and that might be the one keeping you up all night. Maybe some of you are getting some update about the move, about a travel, or from your partner, and you're just kind of twiddling your thumbs and like, where is it, where is it, where is it, and that keeping you up all night. Now, what's very good with the Page of Swords, yes, the message is delayed, but once the message comes in, it is some kind of a good news for you. Again, it's a decision. If you're waiting for a decision, there's definitely a decision that makes you happier. Now the other thing with the Page of Swords can be curiosity, watching people, and spying, and also gossiping. So we talked about that, some of you might be, there might be kind of judged harshly. This can be society as well. So some of you might be worried about what others might be thinking, talking about your decision in terms of love and relationship. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading helped you, and you're also able to help me to grow the channel and to make sure that people get the message who needs it the most. And for you, it is only costing just a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm always very happy to read in the comment what's going on in your life. What is the decision that you have to make? Are you starting a new journey, or are you starting a new relationship, or getting married? And talking about getting married, you do have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a very traditional card, and it is also the card of marriage. So when you kind of look at it from a love and relationship perspective, if you are single, there's definitely a relationship is coming in that based on mutual values with this person. And if you are in an existing relationship, this is the card of getting married. Some of you might be worried about this, some of you might be worried about what others are thinking, but again, the Hierophant is here to kind of tell you that this is a great connection for you to have. Now let's see the next card. The Two of Wands is the card that's telling me that you have a decision to make, right? As you're kind of going forward with your Chariot, you're kind of coming to a fork of the road where you need to decide which way to go. Again, this is kind of like the card of planning. It is also a card of making a decision. Like whenever this comes up, you need to kind of think about it that this person achieved a lot, and they need to think about whether they continuing on the road that they started, or they're starting something new. And sometimes, like, they're kind of hesitating between the two, whatever they need to choose. From a relationship point of view, this can have a couple of options. If you're single, maybe you have multiple choices to make. Or if you are, you might have to make a decision whether you want to get married or stay single. Or you might need to make a decision whether you want to be in a relationship or not being in a relationship. But this is really about, I think, the decision here is about getting married or being in a relationship with somebody that's to a certain degree worrying you. But with the Two of Wands, you can see that you're going to know which way to choose. It's going to be very clear for you which path to go down. And the next we have here is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is, again, somebody, it can be a person, it can be you, or just the energy of the card. This is a very fast moving card. It can also mean travel, especially with the Chariot, if you've been kind of far away from your loved one. And the Knight of Swords is somebody who's very task-oriented, want to get things done, ready to go into battle and fight. So that's definitely an indication that, things are moving fast, things are speeding up. It's a very fast moving card. Again, it can be indication of move as well, but definitely the card that brings a big change in your life. And generally this change is something that you've been wishing for. So I think there's some kind of an information that you're waiting for, and once this information is coming in, then I think things are gonna be very speedy. Maybe you're waiting for a visa, maybe you're waiting for some kind of a paper, maybe a marriage certificate. But I think things are gonna speed up. If you're single, I think there's definitely change in for you with a new relationship. And even if you're in a relationship, I think marriage or proposal is here. Now, in some cases, if the relationship is not going well, it might be an indication that the other party is looking to break the relationship. But for me, here it is really all about moving forward and all about getting married. That's the main energy that I'm getting here. And obviously this kind of keeps you up all night, but I think you have chance for happiness. Now at the bottom of the deck we do have the Devil. These are your fears and anxieties. So I think you're definitely afraid of being too attached to somebody, and probably that's the one that's keeping you up all night. But you have here the Ace of Cups, which is a card of happiness, happy beginning. You have the Chariot, which is all about victory, and you have the Hierophant, which is the card of commitment. But the decision is yours. You have the Two of Wands that you have to make this decision, and I hope that this reading helped you to make the decision, and I'll be able to welcome you again.